Yo, howdy. Wagwan, what's up? What's happening? What's good? Mambo jambo, karibu sana. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another reaction video. This is a reaction video and it's a live stream, one-on-one. So feel most welcome. New people in the house, welcome so much. This is your place. Like the videos you're joining, subscribe if you haven't done that already. Returning viewers, returning subscribers, welcome back. Hit that like button as you're joining, subscribe. If you haven't, hype the video, hype the live stream. Of course, there is that option of hyping. So hype the video, right? Appreciate you taking your time to watch my show. Welcome you to this segment. I'm here to check what is happening in the streets. So let me make this clear before I even proceed. Let me stop the music. All right. There is a subscriber. Let me say a subscriber or maybe a viewer. This person reached me out some days back, sent me a text on WhatsApp, asked me, actually, should I bring that text on the screen? Of course, let me do that. This person asked me, JT, how come that you and your fellow reactors, specifically Karo, on trending and I don't know, Nairobi teacher, kinda, why haven't you guys talked about this? And I was like, what are you talking about? This matter of Max 1 and the money and all that. Actually, here's the screenshot. Let me bring it on your screen because I guess it would be fine if we start from there when it's on your screen. So this is the reason why I have to talk about this, and it's because it has reached a point where it's now getting interesting, you know. And now at least I feel like it's good if we share. So this person, I've decided to censor or hide the number just for the sake of it. This person wrote me this text. This was on WhatsApp. It was on Saturday 13th or 13th, whatever you can call it. It was September, by the way. Date was 13, Saturday. Wrote me this text. Said, JT, okay, this is someone wrote me, say, JT, a group of us are wondering why you, that is you, JT, AM Karo, OT, and Nairobi teacher, and Neotrends will give a pass to Max 1 who stole. This is actually the whatever he used, or this person used the term. Why will you give Max 1 a pass who stole 3,100 shillings sent to him for Brian's grandma? Yet you all castigate Marwa for doing the same thing. Okay? And this person went ahead telling me Muzungu Pebbles and Max 1 and Masubo 1 are the only reactors who made videos about Max 1 stealing grandma's money. Okay? Are you guys also small-time scammers? And that is why you are not exposing Max 1 who called the 3,100 he stole small money. So this person was telling me that Max 1 had stolen money. Omaje, David, what's up, man? Wagwan, you good? Glad to see you today chatting on the live chat. You see, one thing is, I like when people exercise freedom of expression. I'm kind of worried that you, after chatting here, your people will not understand you. We saw you on JT podcast chatting. Whatever you are saying there, we don't want to know. But the thing is, you are there chatting. You see, this is the problem that you guys are facing right now. You are chatting here because you just want to express your thoughts. But your people from the other side, they will say, we saw this guy on JT, and now he has joined the Les Gang, whatever. Kwaheri Kung Fu Fanta. See you around. Kung Fu Fanta, see you around. So, here we go. Enough of this. So, I brought these things to your attention because this person wrote me a text asking me why we gave a pass to Max 1. That's to mean, why didn't we talk about Max 1 stealing 3,100. That is something that that person told me, that Max 1 stolen the money. This person went ahead giving me the text of gave me a text of what's that? Okay, gave me like he forwarded those texts of Max 1 and the conversation they had with Max 1, how Max 1 was responding to that person about the money, 3,100. So me, I really didn't find it so much necessary to talk about that issue of Max 1 because actually I didn't even know how that transaction was made. I didn't know who transacted that 3,100 to Max 1. I didn't know what was the conversation. I didn't know what was the agreement. And I could not come here and start bashing Max 1 and say he stole the money. I mean, for God's sake, did I even know? That person never involved me in the first place. So what I did, say, why do you expect me to talk about Max 1? Don't you know my niche? That's how I said, and I left it. But now, it's not like I gave him a pass for stealing, just like they say, stealing. And now, here comes now a time where Max 1 and this guy called Abobo are now coming out to expose Marwa and his team because the money that was sent to him, the money that was sent to him to take to grandma has now, he finally brought it out and gave this guy called Abobo to take the money to grandma. He's the money he was counting and gave Bobo. So when Abobo took the money to grandma, it is said that they rejected the money. They wanted them to come get their money. Later on, they changed their mind to say this money would be taken to the orphanage, children's home. And so I'm bringing this to your attention because now the Abobo here, this guy, let me not call him a boy, this young man called Abobo has been a closer guy to the Marwas. He was there working there as whatever he was there working there as. So now today he's decided to say he's joining the reactors. He will be doing reaction videos and he will be exposing the truth and all that. And now I sat down and I listened to that whole conversation. I was like, oh, so it's messed up like that. Anyway, let's get on it. David Omanje, or whatever you call yourself, my guy, you're lost. You're lost. You're lost. In a way, just enjoy the freedom because you can only get it here. This is the only place that I can listen to you and listen to your opinions because you even know when, for example, someone from this chat can come and chat on your section, those craziest moderators of yours will be kicking them out. But anyway, enjoy the freedom. So that's the exact reason why someone like Abobo decided that today he wants to be a reactor and expose what has been happening on that camp. I can't wait. I can't wait. Anyway, Max 1. So let me make that point clear. As I was reading that text, someone who sent me asking me why I give Max 1 a pass. Why did I assume? Why did we as reactors, why did we assume when Max 1, oh damn, Masubo, sorry man. I don't know. It's because you're my friend. I keep calling your name, but it's not you. Why did we give Max 1 a pass like we assumed that he stole money and we didn't talk about it? So I didn't really know where the case came from, so I couldn't get myself in it and start calling out Max 1 and say Max 1 stole 3,000. For God's sake, how could I come here and say Max 1 stole the money? I didn't know where the money came from who, and what it was supposed to be done. So I just watched the show until now. It's right here that I can see where it's going. So let's talk about it right now because it's here. So if you are the one who wrote me that text on WhatsApp asking me, oh, why didn't you castigate Max 1 as you castigated the other Kenge? Hey, come and castigate him right here. Because me, what I do, I react. Okay? I react. So let's go on. Let's go on. I talked about it and lost subscribers. Be prepared to lose subscribers. One thing about me, Mzungu Pebbles, is I do my reaction how I do it. Okay, I don't do it because I just want to please one person or the other person. No. And by the way, I'm coming to do this reaction not because I was asked to, because according to this person, he said that maybe I guess they sent these messages to a lot of people like, You JT, you OT, and you NT, Nairobi teacher, you Neotrans, why have you not talked about it? Yet Muzungu Pebbles and Masubo One have talked about it. You see, those kind of stupid statement, I don't take them. So because, okay, I've seen Muzungu Pebbles have talked about it. If I don't talk about it, I'll be seeing like I'm not doing a right thing. No, I don't do that, sweetheart. I do my reaction when I feel like, and you know my niche. But now because this thing is involving my niche, now I'm here talking about it. And not because I was pushed, and not because I saw someone else did it. And who said I'm going to lose subscribers, bro? My subscribers are going up like this. Because, yeah, I'm standing here to do my thing because I do it my own way. All right? So if you are the one who wrote me this text, at least now, you understand why I didn't talk about this thing all that time. And now today I'm talking about it is because it's involving my niche. Okay? Max 1 is not my niche. You understand? Abobo is not my niche. My niche is sensor. And that's why I'm talking about it, because now Abobo is saying that he is here to expose who? Marwa. Something like that. So let's go on. So when you come to me and ask me, why don't you talk up? No, hey, you can suggest. Yes, I appreciate that. Come and suggest to me. JT, talk about this. Yes, I will say yes or no. I mean, it's my right? Yeah. So when you see, for example, you forward something to me and I got interested and I talk about it, I appreciate that. And when maybe you suggest something and I say, no, I won't talk about that, you equally have to respect me and my decision, just like I do respect yours, including this crazy person called Omanje or Mahe, whatever he called himself, David Omaje. As much as I know he's crazy and he's not even in his right mind, but at least give him space to express himself, you know. That's how I am, you know. That's how nice I can get. Omaje, you can tell people that, you know, I am that guy who can give even the craziest person, the most insane person a space to say whatever it's in their head. So, yes, go ahead, man. Yeah, I mean, speak whatever you have to say. And just as a disclaimer, this reaction is not about Max 1. It's about Abobo and Marwa. All right? I mean, just like it is. Let's not get it twisted. I have no reason to react about Max 1. Whoever you think that you can tell me, talk about Max 1. Hey, no, he's not my niche. So I'm talking about Abobo and Marwa because that is their camp. That is the camp. And I'm seeing that they have a problem in their camp. And now, here we go. Anyway, let's go on. Including those Team Masoda like the video. All right? Team Masodas like the video. I see a very good comment here. This level of controlling is madness. The legal tender is the same irrespective from whom it comes from. Exactly. Anyway, let's go on. Let's talk about this thing that is here. Masoda reactors here ranting yet. One of them, Princess Casket, killed his wife, sent Google images to Donatus to scam them, and they didn't address it. Saint who? Talk about the audacity and the hypocrisy, OT. You know, I mean, you hear some crazy stories from their camp, and nobody will address them. But you know that when they come here and ask you, OT, why didn't you talk about JT when he did this, when he said that? I mean, you know, I'm that guy who can give even this crazy person called Osman. I mean, I accommodate all species of animals in this platform. Where are the whips? I need to give those kind of crazy people some whips before we continue. Yes, Omaje, that is yours. David, whatever you call yourself. And your team, Masoda. Anyway, let me remove the text from your screen so that we can get from this one now. All right. Here's the zing. The zing. So what happened? Abobos, what happened to your team? Why are you and Marwa having a problem? By the way, let me just ask a very neutral question. Don't go hard on me. I'm asking a very neutral question. So Abobo ditching that camp to join reactions. Does he really guarantee that he will be successful in his YouTube channel? Because I believe those small subscribers that he has, he got it from the other camp. So if that sense will wake up today and start saying, clear from that channel. Abobo, are you sure you're going to stand the pressure we have here? For example, you see I'm a reactor. I'm from this camp. And people are coming to me asking me, why you not reacting about Max 1? So you, Abobo, you decided today you are joining the reactors. All I can say is welcome so much. But now the question is, are you prepared for this bumpy ride? And so, are you prepared for this particular content? Because now this one, it's not that easy, bro. I'm being straight with you because this content is not that easy. I'm just saying, but if you're prepared, welcome to the camp, bro. I mean, why not? One more whip. Yes, you are Bob. You must react on Max 1. And that, you know, the problem is you used something called must. That's a controlling term. You don't control me. You say, you may react. I can think about. Now you're telling me you must. Lucy. I'm laughing at you. Get one whip. Yes. Abobo is now reacting. I am being behind you. That's what I'm bringing here. Anyway, let me start from there. Abobo is a new reactor in town. Abobo.
You know, do anything. You just do anything. So, Abobo, it is your time.
Okay, so guys, welcome here. We are.
Oh, let me put the transcripts here so that I can flow with the vibe. Abobo is your time. Now, expose Marwa however you can.
With Max 1. My name is Abobo254 in my YouTube channel. Subscribe, share. You know, that's how you can support me. You know, so guys, today I'm here with Max 1 and I want to share a story with you. A very nice story. Okay, I don't know if it is nice to you or so. Guys, if you watched even Marwa's video, I hope you saw me in one video I was doing.
Yes, Abobo, I've been seeing you on Marwa's videos and all that. I really have. But now, when all these things came, Abobo is let me break it down before I even give him a platform. Abobo is claiming that Marwa fired him with no reason. Marwa called him a madman because Abobo went to, to get his dad a soup or something. Some family member was sick and he got to give them soup. When he returned, he was told he's fake, he's whatever, he's mad, and he was fired, whatever he said there as a complainer claim. So for him, he really thinks that Marwa did him injustice. And now that qualifies him to come and now expose what Marwa has been doing. And now he's here to give out his sentiment and now his story, his experience with the Marwa and how cruel he thinks that Marwa is. And now why he has to decamp from the other camp of Marwa to join this side and be a truth teller, a reactor in that sake, whatever. I'm not sure if that was his own decision or an influence from Max 1, whatever it was him and he made a video. Actually, this is the second video after presenting the money to the grandma. And now after taking the money to grandma, because that money was sent to Max 1 gave Abobo to deliver the money. And Abobo went there, made a video, brought here. So after they realized that money came from Max 1, and actually not even Max 1, it was sent from a subscriber to Max 1 to hand it over to grandma. And so Max 1 could not go there. He gave it to Abobo to give it to grandma. And that money was delivered. But now, after they realized that money came from a reactor called Max 1, those people got really mad and angry. So they never saw something like this was support, this was a donation or whatever. The problem is, it's not about money. It's who is bringing the money. Why could that subscriber not send it to Marwa because that is the only holy person in the earth? Why give it to Max 1? That was the problem. Why will you give Max 1 money to bring it to Team Marwa? So Max 1 gave it to Abobo and Abobo presented the money, and that is where the problem came. So Abobo is under fire. And he decided now he's not going to go back. He's just going to be a reactor, one-on-one, expose that team, why he thinks that team is so rotten and all that. So that team rejected the money. They actually called him to go get the money, but the leader changed their mind. They said the money is going to go to the children's home. So I'm asking myself this question. If for real, people are just real, the money was donated by someone who's so concerned about grandma. Take this money to grandma, okay? So this money should go to grandma. And now the money has reached grandma, just like that subscriber intended. But people have a problem on who's handling the money. I mean, who was involved? Max One. Oh, hell no. We cannot take money that has been handled by Max One. So that is a problem. So Max One handled the money? Ah, hell no, we ain't gonna take that. Actually, you guys come for your money. Really, I've never heard something like that. So they rejected the money because it was handled by Max One, and now Abobo is involved. They say, oh, this money cannot be taken by grandma. Never. She doesn't need it. All the 3,100, take it back. But from that moment, they battled, they thought, then I say, actually, we're not even giving you that money back. We are going to take it to the children's home. Some stuff are really crazy. Some stuff are really crazy. Anyway, one thing I know, bottom line is, as much as it's coming from the village, I'm just going to get a pinch of salt and smear on it like, oh, okay.
In brand construction, I was doing plumbing. Yeah, and I'm the one that Marwa gives me tender. So guys, I was doing the plumbing very well, very nice. Everything was going well. Guys, and if you know very well, if you are from Africa culture, here in Africa culture, guys, if your parent is coming, he or she came sick, you have to go to the market and you seek for goats, and then you slaughter for him to give him a soup. Okay? So guys, that was the day I was doing the plumbing at the branch construction. Then I went there 8. I remember very well. Marwa started abusing me. He told me that I'm a mad person. I don't have anything, He started.
So that is where the problem came. So because Abobo had an issue with Marwa, because that is how I'm getting the issue, all right? I could be wrong. Just help me. You can interpret it as your own, please, okay? This is how I'm interpreting this. So Abobo, because he fell apart with Marwa's, because when he was there as a mason or whatever, top mason or whatever, a plumber or whatever he was doing there, he had his other people who are helping him work there. So when he had an issue at home, a member had a problem, and he went to get some soup for that member. When he returned back, Marwa told him, boy, go to hell, okay? There's no space for you here. Actually, you're mad. You're crazy. And you're not in your right mind. Nobody's going to pay you, nothing, just go. Okay? So Abobo walked from there so mad, angry and all that. So because of that, he decided he's going to come and expose what he went through Marwa, in Marwa's hands. And now because the same people have a problem with Max One, and he was the one who delivered the money, so he decided to join that team and become a truth teller. Okay? So, Abobo is saying what Marwa did to you was cruel, was bad.
Started talking very bad, which I could not wish that Marwa can speak that way. It was not a very good thing to.
Sorry for that commercial.
To us, like me, I'm a younger brother to Marwa, Yes, Marwa should treat us well, That's not a good thing. So guys, today I'm with Max One and.
All right, precious life, you're saying Marwa took the money, not children. So, right, how you? If you don't need the money, Marwa, send it back to Max One, or God will deal with you. You see, that's the problem. They said they don't need the money. Actually, they told them to come and get the money, but later they changed their mind and say, you're not getting nothing. This money is going to go to children's home. Think about that person. Think about that donor who decided that this money should go to who? To the grandma. And sometimes, sometimes I really ask myself a lot of questions. Like, there is this issue. It's common here in these streets, by the way. Whether it's on Lazy Gang or it's on Team Marwa, whoever. I really find this to be a troublesome issue that you want to send money to JT, but you can't send it to me straight. You send it to OT to give me. Seriously. I mean, you want to send me money or you wanna just support me, but you cannot do it straight to me because maybe you don't trust me or whatever. I don't know. You have to send it to someone else to deliver the money, or maybe that person needed recognition. That is what I'm making out of it. Like, you sent money to grandma. I highly believe that person really knew that Max One and the Marwas and that team really cannot cook in same pot. That's one thing I'm sure. That person who sent money to Max One could easily send it to that team. But anyway, that's not an issue. The issue is that process wouldn't be smooth. Okay, that process wouldn't be smooth, especially that Max One was the one who's supposed to deliver the money to grandma. And now, anyway, let me see. There's a comment I saw here, a very good one. Exactly, Oti. This is actually what I was talking about. You say, but why are donors sending Goko money through Maxo? We already saw how it went with Gintu. Sometimes I feel like, some donors really, they like drama. I mean, that is so evident. Like some donors really enjoy drama. So I don't know, it'd be like, how can we get some juice? How can we get some juice? This person, David Omaje and JT, they're not really cool. I mean, in these streets, I have no problem with this crazy person called David Omaje. But if someone want to send me money and they send to David Omaje, and David Omaje failed to deliver to me, and now we start having a problem, I'll kind of think about whoever sent money to that crazy man before even blaming him. Because sometimes, for real, donors, sometimes you guys really you like drama sometimes. Some donors in that camp specifically. Because that person, there's no way that person will be watching. For example, okay, hold on. Even if you are the people, for example, the Lazy Gang, the supporters of Lazy Gang, you decided you'll help grandma. Okay? You'll help grandma. There's no problem with you sending money to Marwa or to grandma straight. It doesn't have to pass through a reactor, through a Lazy Gang. No. You feel like helping that grandma, you can send it to them. But maybe that person needed Max One to do a video and recognize that person and deliver the money on video. That was perfectly nice. But the problem is, you know very well that Max One going there will be disastrous. Yes, Elvis, you're asking a good question. But JT, it is not to Marwa's mother. Why should Marwa be in charge of everyone in the village? The reason why I was saying that is because Marwa was the one who was running that project. Okay, that is really evident. Common sense. Marwa was the one who was running that project, and he was the one who was pushing the grandma's project. And so I think he was the one who was receiving all the funds, the money, donation, and all that. He was the one who was handling them. So you saw how that issue of Gintu went down. So I don't know. Sometimes maybe I'm assuming that this particular donor, he or she didn't know nobody else apart from Max One. Just like some of you know me, and you know me maybe in person, like personally you know me. For example, let me assume someone like, for example, Rodani. Rodani, maybe you know me, you know JT, and you feel like you can trust me. If you send me that money, you are sure that I'll deliver the money. So that is why maybe I think that person sent money to Max One instead of sending it to Marwa or whatever. But whatever it was, man, it is what it is. Anyway, Let me play the video to hear what was happening here. But I want you guys to reason out, like, just think on your own. Do you really think that that was a good approach? You really think it was a good approach? Anyway, I mean, sending money to Max One to deliver. And by the way, if I bring a lot these screenshots, if I bring this screenshot that this person sent me here, was asking me like, these are the receipts from Max One, how they were talking to Max One, and Max One was saying he will be sending money tomorrow. And these are texts from Max One. I'll be sending the money tomorrow. You can see all these texts forwarded from Max One. Ayamaro is a wicked, so that is Max One saying. He thinks he's God, but the village belongs to us. That is Max One, you know. I'll be sending through SendWave, or that's the donor. No problem. Thank you so much. And there is even the receipts of the SendWave. It's right here. The receipt is here that the money was sent to Max One. You sent $100 to Chacha Maxwell Peter, and you can see the money is here, whatever. Because that person decided to send me the screenshots. That's to me, that person wanted the information to be public. Or all this message this person was sending me just to prove that Max One is a scammer and all that. So I read all through this and all that and that, how Max One was defending himself. And looks like, according to this person who was telling me, this person was telling me that Max One received the money and he didn't want to deliver the money. He was cornering, if you understand what that means. Max One was cornering, was going through corners. Max One didn't want to deliver the money. Okay, it took long time. Actually, these things was sent to me long time ago, not today. So, according to that person who was reaching me out, was saying Max One was being cunning, was not trying to be truthful, and all that. And you know what I said? I'm really not sure if I'm gonna like react about this, because I have no idea how the transaction went and what was the agreement and all that. Forwarding me messages cannot really whatever. But now I'm asking this person, after sending money to Max One and Max One didn't do how they agreed, you come to me to tell me that, but I appreciate you reaching me out maybe for information, but really sometimes donors, please, sometimes donors, don't take your mistake to be my mistake, because if you sent money to Max One and he failed to deliver, don't pressure me to castigate Max One, because if I don't do that, then I'm supporting the theft. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I mean, okay, that someone come to me and tell me, you know what, JT, I'm giving you the evidence. This is me sending money to Max One. And if you cannot expose him for being a thief, actually, he told me Max One is a thief. If you cannot expose this thief, that's to mean you are a thief too. You are a scammer too. You are low-key a scammer. So you're making your problem to be my problem. Like, you sent money to Max One, and Max One never deliver the money. So that problem have to be JT's. Oh, JT, why don't you call him out? If you don't, then you're a low-key scammer, just like him. I'm like, chill. What the hell is wrong with you? You didn't tell me you are sending Max One some money. So after sending him money and he failed to deliver, you come to me telling me, actually ordering me to expose him. I'm like, hold on, I'll do that at my own time. Okay? So sometimes donors, please, just take your time. Take your time, okay? Take your time, because you may put me in a spot and you just want to make me look bad, or maybe just crash with Max One or crash with anyone else. But seriously, seriously, asking me some things, really, I can't handle them, for sure. I mean, for real. It's like you send money to someone in the Marwa's camp and they never do something, and you go pin someone. I mean, does it make sense? You want to send money to JT, send me straight. Don't send to OT. Later come and blame Nairobi teacher for not exposing OT, for not giving me my money. You see that pattern? Yes, donors, donatus, hello. Are you listening to me? Let's not have problems in these streets, okay? Let's not have problems in these streets. You want to send me money, send me. Don't send to OT, then go and pressurize Nairobi teacher for not exposing OT for eating JT's money. You hear that? You send money to OT to give JT, but OT never give JT. But you go to NT, tell NT, you are a scammer NT because you're not exposing OT for not giving JT his money. For sure. Anyway, that one aside. Let's go to Abobo. Donatus, I hope now we have sorted that. Next time you come to me, please come to me asking me, JT, do you really think you can talk about this thing? I'll tell you, yes, I can, or no, I cannot. Okay? But coming to me, pressurizing me, telling me, I want you to expose Max 1 because he's a thief. Well, was I there? Was I there to know Max 1 is a thief? Hey, come on, Donatus. Donatus, come on, you may send me even all the evidence, but I might decide to chill, not react about it, because you know my niche. But anyway, Donatus, it's fine. You may be trusting Max 1, and now he failed you. That's totally okay. And I'm not trying in any way to give a pass to anyone because maybe he's on which camp. No. If for sure someone do some frauds and you know that that is really a fraud, then come to me. Tell me and expose. Not even you come to me. Go ahead and expose that person. We will be there to react. Not me to do that. You do your thing, expose, then I will react. That's what I do. Okay? Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway. Yes, exactly, Dr. Shelly. I call those people conflict generators. They are playing you guys in the village. They just want to see you all perform in a way possible while they sit on the chair and enjoy. Anyway, I understand. For me, I've been in these streets for long. Donatus, I've been here for a good time. So I know when to call a shot, when to chill, when to react, and to whom, and why, and I know what time. So chill, Donatus. All right? Let's make these streets as enjoyable as possible. Because for me, for real, Are you sure? You see, this is the problem now. Engineer Rico, thank you for asking that question. Are you sure that the money reached the children's home? Now, this is the problem we have here. Because in this video, for example, in this video, Max 1 is seen giving Abobo money on camera. And Abobo took this money to grandma and he delivered the money to grandma on camera. Okay? So if that is the amount of accountability you guys expect from us, from this side of us, then do the same thing to the other side. Because if they say, no, we're not giving you that money back, we're going to take it to the children's home. Now, the question is, how sure are you that that money is going to reach the children's home? For example, Mr. Marwa himself was sent $700 to give it to the children's home. But you know what he said? This money, I thought, this money, I'm going to use it to the project. And maybe when the money comes, I'll give the money. And he didn't do that. Did the people actually pin him down just like they're expecting me to pin down Max 1 for something I never knew? No, he didn't. Oh, no, they did not. But at least for Max 1 I saw, he made a video delivering the money to grandma. I mean, it's here. Let me play it. It's here.
This is another one, 3,000. Now another 1,000 because it is somehow late. So don't take time. You go hand over the money. You come. We are on a motorbike right now. I was even in a con. You've heard I was speaking to a very important con, and I have cut it because of the weather and also the rain. Yeah, kindly rush there and go and present the money. Yes, yes.
Smart house here. So guys, there is one of YouTubers that give me.
And you see, that process was done on camera. I'm not sure if this Max 1 decided to hand over the money after. According to this person wrote me a text today. The same person actually told me, you know what, JT, that your guy, your buddy, Max 1, decided to hand over the money after he has been followed by DCI, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation. You can imagine that someone hired the criminal investigative agent to track Max 1 for not delivering 3,000 Kenyan shilling. That is roughly like $25, something of that sort. So you hired, you hired like a CIA or FBI of Kenya to track down Max 1 for not delivering $25. Anyway, that's cool. But now, at least I saw a video, and this video was published yesterday. No, 23 hours ago. That's mean yesterday. We saw this boy or this young man, Abobo, giving money to grandma. Now the question is, are you guys going to handle Marwa the same way, asking him to show you a video where they're giving this money to the children's home because they said, we cannot take money that is coming from Max 1. Never. Never. And these people even forget that this money is not Max 1's money. This money was sent to Max 1 from a subscriber. You know? So, Engineer Rico, the same question I'm asking myself, the way they are pinning down these people, Max 1 and Abobo, are they going to pin Marwa down on the church tells and whoever for delivering this money that they are rejecting? Sometimes think about that donor. This donor had grandma in mind, that I want this money to go to grandma so that she can use this money for her own whatever. But you, as the top control freaks of all the control freaks called censor, you decided that because this money has been handled by Max 1, no, grandma cannot take this money, as if she's your wife. No, grandma cannot take this money from Max 1. Never, never. This money is going to children's home. For real? If this donor wanted the money to go to the children's home, they would have sent the money to the children's home. But they wanted the money to go to grandma. But now the control freaks of all the control freaks, censor, has ordered the money to be given back either to these people or to the children's home. And how he says that it should go to the children's home. So they hired that donor who sent $25, hired a DCI, like an FBI of Kenya, to track down Max 1 to give out that $25. Hey, people do a lot. People do a lot. David Omaji, what you say? If your grandma is sus. David Omaji, I'm afraid that after this reaction, they're going to cancel you. How dare you say grandma, who is now Marwa's number one, whatever I can say, number one's project. You calling us? Hey, Omaji. I would rather trust JT than Max 1. Anybody from that village should not be trusted. No, don't trust me. Why would you want to trust me? Don't trust me. Okay? Just don't. And I'll never ask nobody to trust me. Anyway, so now you guys, that donor who donated that $25 to Max 1 to take to grandma, you can see the money reached grandma. But I heard that you hired a DCI to track down Max 1 for that money. Hey! Sometimes I ask myself, like, people really do a lot. Why didn't you use all that energy to just send the money straight to either Daniel or Marwa or whoever? Because if now you want to arrest Max 1 for $25, you want to arrest him because you don't trust him, then why could you not send the money to whoever you trusted? Sometimes, Donatus, sometimes you guys are crazy. And anyway, let's go on. See this crazy person. David, JT cannot be trusted too. Are you afraid of these whips? Get one. Yes. However much I say don't trust me, it doesn't mean I'm wicked as your master. But I'm now saying you trust me now. No, not with your money for other people. Trust me with your funds. If you want to support me as JT, hey JT, here is $10. Go eat mandazi. I take that money, I go eat, and I say, thank you so much. But you sending me money for OT, hey, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? You want to send me money for OT, for NT, for Caro, for whoever? Do not do that, because, hey, at first, I don't have now time for that. I don't do charity. I don't know even how to explain that. Just don't send me that money, because sometimes you donatos, some of you donatos, really sit down and think about, what can we do? What can we just do to get some drama? And I just need to get drama. This is Marwa's top fan sending money, Marwa top fan sending money to Max One to give to grandma. And because you know that Max One will take time to think through this, because how will I go to that house? How will I go there and, Marwa and all that? So while he's thinking, this person already went ahead, spent more than that money that he sent for an investigative agent, actually a criminal investigative agent, to track down Max One. I sent this boy some money. You can see the screenshots are here. I sent him money. You can see Sendwave is here. Yeah. You can see it. I sent here the evidence. Here I sent $100 to Maxwell Chacha. This is Max One. I sent him. You can see the money. This is Sendwave. You can see. Yes, go track him and arrest him, because he's not being a truthful man. You hired. Donatos, I'm looking at you very keenly. I'm seeing how you want to drive these streets. Unfortunately, for me, I've been here for that longer. I've been here for so long. So you cannot play me. You cannot. Come here. You Donatos, get one. And whoever, get that one again. Sounds all scam. This money sent to Max One. This whole thing is some care. It's just for drama. You all know that. It's drama. Someone sent $25 to Max One. And Max One. Anyway, let me finish with this one.
Money is called Max One. He gave me money. It is one of YouTubers that give me money. Is called Max One. He gave me money, and it's here is 3,100, and I gonna handle the money to grandma. Yeah, okay guys, so here is the money. This is 1,000. Okay guys. So this is
give the money.
There's a YouTuber that gave me money called Max One, and I have handled money to grandma. So guys, that's the thank you so much for supporting our grandma. And my grandma is my neighbor here.
Finally.
So now the problem is that the money was handled by Max One, because grandma received the money. She had no problem with that money. You see that? Grandma took the money. She was so grateful. She said, thank you to that donor who sent me the money. I have received it. And he took the money. So from that moment, the control freaks sat down and thought, oh, who that? Max One? Delivering money? Hell no, grandma cannot take that money. Never. Melanie say that's small money for sure. that's what Max One say. Max One told that Donatus, hey Donatus, just go slow. I'm going to deliver the money when I can, okay? I'm trying to navigate through. After all, this is small money. And that Donatus got really mad. Came to me, asking me, JT, how can you and Nairobi teacher and On Trending and Caro and whoever, how can you give a pass to a scammer, a thief called Max One, taking the money and calling it small money? How can you? And I'm like, hold on, Donatus, did you tell me that you are sending money to Max One? No, you did not. So if he told you that is small money, that's according to him. Maybe he's richer. Maybe that is 3,000 Kenyan shilling. That's $25 something is small money to him. So can I say no? It's small money to him. Anyway, I'm not saying that. Okay. The thing is, sometimes let's be clear in the streets. Let's not start some dramas that are not necessary, because you can see the young man delivered the money, and now that is where the problem came. And now this young man is coming here to say he has been receiving a lot of backlash, and now he's been told never to be seen anywhere closer to that place. And now because of associating himself with Max One, it's deal done. Over. It's over. Sometimes, I feel like most of these fights, most of these dramas that you see here, most of them are brought up by the same called Donatus. Do you know that Max One, this Abobo, those chachatels, all those people in the village, when the cameras are off, those people are family, those people are related, those people, they meet, they talk, they do all that. Okay? When they meet, they talk, they have all that off camera. But because there is this person sitting on the throne called Kenge, and this guy, he sit down there and he say, if you've been seen by Max One, okay? If you are seen by Max One, you are cancelled. For example, now this Abobo has been kicked out. Has been kicked out because now he has been seen by Max One. I mean, you, Marwa, you tell Abobo because you don't like Max One. If I'm seen with Max One, you cancel me as who? This guy is maybe my neighbor. This guy is my cousin. This guy is someone I know. But you want to tell me that any day I'm seen with him, you are cancelling me as who? My guy, as who? So Abobo is crying here because now they have cancelled him. They have told him he's a traitor. He's now, how can I even call it? A spy, whatever. So now he has decided, for now, let me now be a reactor for sure. Because now if you can't take me back, what the hell? Bro, you cannot tell me who to associate to. So that's something I always tell you guys as my subscribers. I do tell you, let's enjoy the streets. I'm a reactor. I may come here and castigate Marwa as 100 or a million times. I come and react about him. I do everything. If one day you spot us somewhere chilling and having coffee, don't come and yell at me. Oh, JT, I cannot do what? I cannot be seen like with Marwa. Who are you to tell me that? Sometimes you guys think these people, we know each other on the ground, okay? We know each other on the ground. These are my cousins. These are my neighbors. These are my villagers. So if we don't agree on YouTube or content-wise, okay, if we don't agree content-wise, it doesn't mean we are enemies. So I'm hearing people are saying, oh, for example, that control freaks called Marwa is now cancelling Abobo because I've been seen with Max One. I mean, Max One, the youth leader. The youth leader. Now you're on fire. You're the evil person in the village. How can you be seen? It's yeah. Boko Pamela. This is called maturity. Exactly. That's everything. You see, for example, let's make this as a live example. This person called David Omaje is a reactor. And he's a reactor who always here to defend Marwa and his team. And right now he's here giving his opinions, okay, his contrary opinion about me, about my reaction. And I know deep down that is maturity, that because me and David Omaje, we cannot agree always, okay? We don't have to. So if he has a contrary opinion to mine, we are not enemies. He's doing his thing. He's thinking about whatever he's thinking. And so am I. But the problem I have with him is because he has been brainwashed that much that he think that saying something that the control freaks that that their leader, Swampy Boss, does not agree with, that is being negative. But he has no problem bashing nobody. He has no problem bashing people, bashing me, bashing whoever. That is positivity. Yeah, you see? But me, I know that deep down, it's maturity. You, Omaje, do your thing as a madman. Omaje, you do your thing as madman there, because I know you're not really okay in your head. So you do your thing. Say your thing, and I'm good. As long as you don't disqualify my points, and I don't disqualify yours. Okay? You do your thing, I do mine. But now you, Marwa, come and tell Abobo that he's cancelled because he had been seen by Max One. Are you crazy? These people are neighbors. These people are related. You can imagine, for example, you can imagine that Marwa subscribers don't expect him to talk to his biological father called Kohera Senior. They don't. They say that man is evil. How can you? Marwa, never. Listen to that. Marwa, you should never, ever talk to that madman called Kohera. I'm listening to that kind of thing. I'm like, hold on. Are you guys okay? This is his father. Like, Kohera Senior is Marwa's father. That can never, it will never change. So, Judy Moya and Janet Harris sitting wherever they are sitting, so bored in their house because they have nothing interesting going on in their lives. They tell Marwa, that man is evil. You cannot talk to him. Are you crazy? That is his father. You guys, sometimes these people are crazy, you know? Marwa, go talk to your father. Don't listen to these lunatics because their heads are not okay. Someone like Omaje, if that is the legal advisor you're taking advices from, I don't know how to help you, bro. Don't talk to your father because a subscriber told you to. Oh my God, I can't even talk about that anymore. Anyway, the money was delivered. Lucy, so you're supporting someone you don't even know. For real, Kohera is Marwa's father. For real. Are you you doubting me? Go check DNA. Go do DNA test. I mean, for sure. If you're doubting me, or if you just go do it. Or ask Marwa to say, just tell Marwa to say, no, that man is not my father. Just tell him to say so. No, sometimes, I'm like, okay, you guys are too much sometimes, some of you, not you, like you who are watching me. The team Masaudas, these people are crazy, These people are crazy. Don't talk to your father. You, come here, get a whip. You are stupid. Get another one. I don't talk to your father. Why? Anyway, let's go on. Madman David Omaje. Take your time, my guy.
Our family, we've handed over the money.
Yeah, you guys have handed over money to grandma.
Yeah.
3,100 to grandma.
Yeah. And I was just outside the compound. I didn't want to go inside because, me, I don't like maybe people to feel like, but I don't fear anyone about it. Yeah. But I told you that if I like, I'll come in.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the previous day. Now today now, Abobo, Abobo is here with Max One, now declaring his stand after seeing the mistreatment and all that. He's now here to declare his stand.
Max One is a very true person. I saw Max One as a very true person, and here, guys, we are him. I want to say everything that we are saying here, guys, is very true and open in front of God, guys. So, guys, that's how is it, guys. So, thank you so much with Max One. We are here with Max One, guys. So, that's what I can say.
Abobo,
okay. So, Abobo is declaring a stand that from today, I've seen that the only people who think, the only people who are independently thinking without relying on someone sitting somewhere to direct them what to do, who to associate with. Okay? He has seen the light. I can say seeing the light because I saw some other guy called Village, whatever he called himself, Village Heckles. One whip for him. Yes, Village, whatever. He said they told him that he has seen the light. Which light? Lightning. So, Abobo is saying he's been in darkness for that longer. Today he has seen the light. He has finally found out that we, as the independent thinkers. We really don't rely on someone to tell us what to do, how to associate with who, and when and how. So he has said because of that, he's going to stand firmly to say the truth, no matter how ugly it is, whether it is pissing Marwa off or whatever, he's going to be him. He cannot stand being controlled by those control freaks. And there's a ton of events. Hell no, Mzungu Pebbles. Village, whatever, he's not, get a whip. That person, get another one. That cannot be a friend of mine. The people you know. Have you been have you ever used Facebook or TikTok, whatever? This feed, the people appears to your feed that can you accept their friendship or can you send them friend request? So the people you may know, the people you may know. So yes, those are the people I may know. We met here. But one thing I can tell you for a fact, me and all of those people, Village Echoes, you call him whatever. What is his name? Getanyisine. I can never develop a personal problem with him because he doesn't do what I do. If you expect me to do that, then I guess you need to go get your mind where you left it. Because me, this is the streets, all right? I have no personal differences with now. I only don't agree with some things that they do. So, yes, Pebbles, I don't deny he's been in my house. He's been in my house, and because he said that he want to go to the other camp because he can beg there and they can agree with him, I say, good guy, just go, you do your thing. Just don't make me follow your agree with you. I may not agree with you, just do your thing. So, yes. But me having a problem with someone because they don't agree with me, hell no, that is too low. That's too low. You know, we may not agree 100 times. For example, this madman called Omaje. Me and him, we cannot agree on some matters. Not all, but some matters. It doesn't mean me and him, we have a problem, no. Omaje, you as a madman from Uganda or wherever you are who you are. You are who you think you are, and I'm who I am. So, as much as we respect each other's opinion, just do your thing, bro. Say your thing, and we good. We good. And as much as I know, nobody tells me, hey, don't associate with that. No. Anyway, let's go on with this one.
Your story is like you are saying that you are given a tender.
Yes.
To do the plumbing.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to capture, because I was not there, Abobo.
Yes.
I wasn't there. I don't like drama. The only thing that I usually
among all the things that you say that are right in this one, Maj, yeah, I like Mara, because why will I talk about someone I don't like? I mean, that is common sense. Will I spend my time watching his video if I don't like him? No, I do, bro. I do. That's common sense. I just don't like some things that he do. Common sense. I like him. He's my brother. I mean, it's not so. But you cannot bury the fact that he's a scammer. You know? Even sometimes you and your father may disagree because your father is telling you to do something you're not willing to do. It doesn't change the fact that he's your father. But if he does something wrong, if he go and steal, you call him a thief. He's your father, yes. You're bound together with blood. But he a thief. So just like the other guy, okay? Sensor is my neighbor, whatever. He's a friend, I know him. But it doesn't change the fact that he's a control freak. He's a control freak, he's a big control freak. He works people, not pay them, all that nonsense that he does. So can I really sit down and say he's a good... No, Omaje, you follow your cult leader, not me.
like is truth.
Yes.
And we don't want to build like, now we want to bring lies.
Yes.
For me, I go with the truth.
Yes.
And since you've seen that side with me that you can open up your story
Yes.
with,
Yes.
there's no problem. So long as it is a true story.
Yes, it's a true, very, very true.
So, Abobo, you are given a tender.
Yeah.
To be doing the plumbing.
Yeah, in brand construction.
So meaning that you are the top mason.
Yes, I was the top mason.
And did you have the handman?
Yes, I was having the handmen who are assisting me.
Okay, for me, I've understood your story. Let me just like clarify it.
Yeah.
All right. This story is too long. I'm going to summarize it and jump to those interesting parts because I'm not here trying to replay a video from Max 1. If you haven't watched it, you can still go watch it. Okay, you can watch it after this reaction. So the thing is, I wanted you to hear Abobo himself speaking from his mind, from his heart, that he has decided to be a true speaker or to be a true teller, an independent thinker. He's tired, very tired of being controlled by the Ondaris. He's very tired. He cannot really sit down and do his whole life because someone is telling him to do so. No. Yeah, the Queen, blessed, that's exactly what I'm saying. Mura has mastered telling his supporters what they want to hear. And that is why they call him, he's cool. But me, as JT, when I'm telling you the bitter truth, you're like, this guy. This guy, JT. No, why can't you just tell us what we want to hear? No, I'm telling you what is right, okay? Scamming people is bad. The money that was sent to Max 1 was delivered to Goko. But because someone sat down and thought, Goko cannot spend that money because Max 1 has handled the money, and now that money has to be returned or taken to the orphanage. Are you crazy? Taken to the orphanage? If you wanted that money to go to the orphanage, why could you not send it to the orphanage? Why? David Omaje saying, JT act like Marwa off camera. Whatever. Okay, Chayar. It's okay, it's fine. I cannot, one thing is, for me, I will never sell a version of me to someone and force you to have a different version of me, like a specific. I want you guys to picture me as a holy guy. No, hell no. You decide what you make out of me. And that's not my problem, okay? Okay. You sit down, decide what you picture, what you make out of me. And that is according to you, entirely up to you. If you feel like I'm evil, be my guest. Okay? If you feel like JT, I like how JT does his reaction. He's cool. He's neutral. That's what's up. That's what's up. If you feel like, JT, I think JT, you have a soft spot for that Madam Parasite songs. JT, why do you like listening to Rocio's music, Rockabler music? It looks like you like her. We should not expect you to listen to Rockabler music. Okay, you guys, you decide, you decide. JT, that is what the other guys say has implied. I didn't say it. Who said evil? No, I'm saying you decide what you make out of me. I'm doing my reaction, and now it's your job to think according to how you know me, according to my thing, according to my presentation, according to my reaction. What do you make out of me? It would be nonsensical and hypocritical for me to come and tell you know what? In my heart, I'm clean, just like Marwa does. I'm that guy. Even if I go to God today, I will tell him, JT have been a good guy. If you come to heaven and don't find me, just know you're in the wrong place. Who does that? Who does that? No, hell no. Me, I know myself and God knows me. So you, after listening to me, after watching me, you decide. Am I the good guy? Am I not? But I cannot sell an image to you. I cannot sell a version of me to you. I cannot tell you to believe a certain version of me. No. If, for example, this madman called Omaj, sorry, man, for calling you that, but I know you are mad because you don't think. So if this madman thinks that I'm evil, oh, that's what's up. Okay. That's what's up. If that madman thinks that I'm evil, that's what's up. Yes, Jaya, I know you are. I mean, one thing I respect about my audience and people who always watch my videos is however much we disagree. Okay, however much we disagree on this YouTube streets, we can never take it personal. That's one thing I respect about you guys who always watch me and comment and chat. However much I make something and you don't agree with it, however much I bring a point and it piss you off, it's never personal. That's why I always show up for you, because I may bring a point here, I may bring a reaction. For example, for me, I think that it is good for Abobo to leave that camp, be himself, even though I know that will be so hard, because I know maybe 99.9% of his audience is Marwa's audience. Okay? I know it. So it's going to be so hard for him to begin building a different audience. And as a reactor right now, I mean, let's be true. Let's just be straight with each other. I know that for sure. This guy, all his audience comes from Marwa. And not because he has declared to be a reactor or whoever, and is now maybe making videos with Max 1, it's a deal done. So he'll need now to struggle to build a different audience and all that, and try a different type of content. And so for me, keeping it so real like that, some people will be like, no, JT, why do you say that? No, that's how I'm. So we can disagree to agree. That's maturity. And that is everything I always advocate for. Come here with your point. Let me come with my point. Let's sit and discuss. You like it? Yes. You don't like it? Nice. Tomorrow is another day. Yes. Is that not so? For example, there is another mad woman called Julia Thomas. Okay, today I have some mad people in the house. Madman David Omaje and a mad woman called Julia Thomas. One whip for you. And another one for the madman Omaje. So for example, this person always come here and want to force us to believe the point. JT, you know what? For example, this point. JT, to me, you seem like a liar, destroyed the truth, and jealous, angry man needs what might have. I don't even understand what they typed. And you say you come from the US. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mad people everywhere. Hey. Julia Thomas, I understand. You know, sometimes I really understand. People like you, I've dealt with people, and it's just a normal psychology that if you have nothing interesting going on in your life, you may try to get it to, push it to someone. Your frustration, JT have to feel this frustration of mine. I have to go there and troll him so that at least he respond to me. I feel nice. I feel recognized. Come here, Julia Thomas. Yes. But anyway, I like that you always show up to come and watch. You know that counts. If you don't know, you know now. Whip me in advance. Yes, you have your whip. Tina, your bro, have a whip. I've never seen Julia Thomas comment on Marwa's channel, yet she's always here seeking attention. That's what I'm talking about. It's not like these people really care about the other team. It's because me as JT, I've given my platform to be a free speech platform. Someone can come here, say whatever they want to say, agree, disagree with me. I won't take it personal. You can come and say, JT, I think you're wrong. And I will say, why do you think so? Let's talk about it. We talk. But go to Marwa's channel and tell him, hell no, Marwa, you're wrong. You are wrong. Nobody will listen to you. First of all, Janet Harris will kick you out. Judy Moy will block you forever. Doreen Small will never want to see you there. So that's what's up. But here, you want to come and tell reactors what to say, what to do. Bro, enjoy this channel. This is paradise for you. Madman Omaje. That's what's up. Anyway, I don't know if I can, let me forward it a little bit so that at least you listen to this guy. I want to finish with it.
So it means that one day you went there late.
Yes, I went there late.
And the reason was your dad was sick.
Yes, my dad was sick.
And you were sent to go to the market and purchase a goat.
Yes, because in our African culture, if your parents came sick, you have to go to the market, you seek for the goat and
started calling you that you are lazy.
Yeah, no.
the needful that you have been told.
Yes.
When you went to the construction late,
Yes.
Marwa started calling you that you are lazy.
Yeah, not even lazy. He told me that I'm a lazy, I'm a madman.
You are a lazy and a madman.
Yes, I'm a madman.
What happened after there? Did he fire you or did he return you to the work?
He fired me and I asked him for forgiveness. Imagine I went there 7 times, each and every day. I went there very early in the morning. Marwa still calling me that I'm a mad person.
Okay. Oh, I feel you, bro. I'm sorry, but I feel you, bro. You went to Marwa 7 times begging him, but he told you you're mad. Man, you go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. You go say, Marwa, I'm sorry, King, Master. I'm sorry, Master. He say, go to hell, boy. You go. 2nd time. Marwa, bro, I'm sorry. Madman, go to hell. 3 times. Marwa, I'm sorry, man. I have nowhere to go. One through 7. Hey, bro. Yeah, you've suffered. You've really suffered. You've really suffered. Robinak, you're saying, JT, I'm afraid the likes of Omaje are here to distract you from the core subject. I wish you could ignore them and deliver your point. Robinak, the reason why I really engage people on the charts is because everyone has an opinion, okay? However much I don't agree with the opinion, but they have an opinion. So when you come with the opinion and you express your opinion and I give it an attention, that's to mean we're having a conversation. A conversation is when it's more interesting. If a conversation is more interesting when at least you argue. And you cannot argue if you all agree. That's one thing. I mean, that is the whole point. The reason why sometimes I give attention to the likes of Omaje, likes of Hamisi, the likes of Julia Thomas and whoever, the likes of Mute Spock, the likes of, I can see them here. It's because we're having a conversation and a discussion. And you cannot have a conversation if you all agree on something. At least for them highlighting something different from what you think, you might at least enlighten them. And how we having, we talking. Right? So I want you guys to look at it from that angle. It's not like that. Yes, I know some of them come to distract. For example, there's this guy called, this person called Osman. They come writing emojis, dropping, copy pasting emojis and laughing or whatever. That is not a conversation. But for example, this one from him, you say, she, I don't know who he's referring to, say, she is crazy. All relationships are like that. You have to be careful with women. They will all sue you for child support. I don't know what they're talking about, but at least they're having a conversation in the chats and they keep it going. So let's try to accommodate each other, okay? I'm trying to build a community where people can really freely interact, where people can just talk, can debate about something. I'm not trying to build a cult, all right? I don't really wish to have a cult where people can just come here. If you spot someone say something negative or something different from JT, let me say something contrary. That's the point. If you spot someone say something contrary to JT, kick them out. No. That's cult. Okay? That is cult. Just let people express their minds, their thoughts, and we see how it goes, Anyway, I hope you guys understood my point, all right? I'm not trying to build a cult. I'm not trying to build a community where people are like operating like zombies. No. I want people to express their thoughts, I want people to express their thoughts. For example, there's a time that we had a problem, me and Black Beauty TV, because of this person called Marwa. This person called, he was calling himself Fruit Money. He will post some comment, he will post some post there, and maybe if I find like I'm replying to them, I have a problem with some people. So I told you guys, just have that tolerance. Let's accommodate everyone. A lot of you, most of you were supporters of the other camp. But slowly by watching us, slowly by watching Reactors and interacting with us, you began to see the light. I can tell you for a fact there are some people here that started off as Marwa's biggest supporters. But they will come to JT and say, JT, you know what? You're mad. You're crazy. How will you say something like that? And slowly now they start seeing the light. They're like, you know what, JT, I think you're right. I've been looking at this and I guess you're right. And I think this guy is not true. This guy, how he handled these people. And that's how we end up building a community. So guys, with all due respect, let's be tolerant to each other. Let's accommodate everyone. Let's build a community of independent thinkers. All right? Yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, let's go back to a hilarious point. Okay, here's something this guy said. Here's something that this guy said. I found this to be so interesting.
You are a lazy and a madman.
Yes, I'm a madman.
What happened after there? Did he fire you or did he return you to the work?
He fired me and I asked him for forgiveness. Imagine I went there 7 times, each and every day. I went there very early in the morning. Marwa still telling me that I'm a mad person.
I didn't hear that early in the morning. That's a whole week, bro. That's a whole week. This guy has been waking up very early in the morning to go and beg Marwa for forgiveness. A whole damn week, bro. Monday, very early in the morning, Marwa is like, hey, no. You're mad.
Sure.
Mad person.
Mad person.
And you are the one doing the plumbing.
Yes.
Do a mad, my family, am I not getting this right? Can a mad person do plumbing? Mad people usually meet them, collecting that here, peppers here, taking the leftovers here. They have got their clothes are torn,
Yes.
But when I say Abobo, he's a clean young man.
Yes.
Whatever, man. So I guess those are kind of things that made Abobo to say, bro, I'm tired of begging and I'm tired of, being a spanner boy. Okay? I'm tired. So Abobo decided, for me, from today, I'm going to do reaction or whatever. Let me play this.
Now they're in the side of Ayamaro. And Ayamaro had said earlier that for me, I don't want anyone to react. To react.
Yeah.
So they're pretending like now they want to pretend like, we are now good people. We are not the one that we are trying to cover Ayamaro here and there. And the others came and said, Abobo is a traitor. Yes. You've not betrayed anyone.
Yes.
We just did the needful. We just
All right, Abobo. It's okay. I did my whole live stream without asking you to subscribe and to like the video. I don't know if you remember to do that. Did you? Did you guys remember to like the video and subscribe the channel? Wow. It's now I'm realizing that you didn't. Please take a second to like the video. I mean, come on. Come on, just take a second to like the video. And before even we proceed, as you're liking the video, let me give a whip to that guy for calling Abobo a madman. Marwa, why will you do that? This guy woke up 7 times very early in the morning to come to your home to beg you for forgiveness, but you throw him out, calling him a mad guy? That is yours, Marwa. Anyway, guys. I guess it's been nice. I guess it's my time to bounce. I'm not going to stay here too long. It's my time to go. Thank you so much for liking the video and subscribing the channel. I'm going to see you in the next one tomorrow. I love you so much. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Let people have freedom. Okay, Marwa, let people have freedom. Say whatever they want to say at their own time. I mean, it's maturity, right? Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Love you all.